Hey guys, and welcome to part 2 of my rewatch, not reaction. I have seen this before many years ago, but to my rewatch, let me clarify, of The Phantom Menace. And I do just want to, I don't know if I said this in the last intro, I do just want to, but if I did, I just want to reiterate that, you know, this doesn't mean that I'm going to be doing a ton of like, you know, any, you know, movie reactions on my channel. That is something that has always been pretty specific to Patreon, and that my patrons have over the years, you know, watched me go through various different movie series and stuff that they voted on and everything like that. The fulls of these rewatches will definitely go to that tier of Patreon, so they will, the movie tier will get this. But I did want to share this also with the highlights and stuff like that of this rewatch on YouTube because of the fact that I am starting this very long Star Wars journey, or in theory starting this very long Star Wars journey, and I thought it would be something that maybe some of you would appreciate. So I just wanted to say that. As I said in the last video, I definitely remember some things and I definitely don't remember others. So it's actually kind of fun. I'm having a really good time rewatching this. I am very curious to see if this is like actually gonna be a video that you guys like or not, because it's not like a complete raw reaction. It's not like I don't have any clue of what's going to happen, but I don't know. I'm very interested to see what your comments are gonna be like. All right, let's get into it.
It's so wonderful, Annie. You have brought hope to those who have none.
Oh.
I'm so very proud of you.
But I feel bad for the mom. Like, she's getting separated. I mean, I'm sure she's happy that her son is like freed.
I want to do it. Is she free too?
Oh.
I tried to free your mother, honey, but water wouldn't have it.
I mean, it's what she would have wanted, honestly, but I feel bad though.
My future is here.
That really makes me
I don't
sad.
want things to change.
Master Anakin?
Well, 3PO, I've been freed, and I'm going away in a starship. I'll make sure Mom doesn't sell you or anything.
Sell me?
Bye.
Oh my.
Oh. Oh my god, this is emotional. Because you know this is breaking her heart. I'm sorry, this is sad. Oh, actual tears. I didn't think that would happen.
No. Be brave. Don't look back.
No. I don't know why that really got me. Because I really feel for her in this situation, you know? Oh, fuck. With my eyes. What is happening?
Anakin, drop!
Ah!
Tell him to take off!
Oh! He just hopped on. He just leapfrogged right on up there. Okay.
Anakin Skywalker, meet Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Hi. You're a Jedi too? Pleased to meet you.
Oh.
Annie, come on.
Well, I feel like if I were him, I wouldn't know where I was supposed to go either.
I do not believe the Sith could have returned without
Oh my god.
Hard to see the dark side is. Trained as a Jedi, your request for him.
Finding him was the will of the Force. I have no doubt of that.
Oh.
The chair recognizes the senator from the sovereign system of Naboo.
It does look pretty cool.
His
This is where Chancellor Lorum's strength will disappear.
Oh boy.
I suggest new leadership is needed. I move for a vote of no confidence.
Fear is the path to the dark side. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering.
Mm-hmm.
You're thinking people gonna die?
I don't know.
Why would you bring that up?
Get pasted your way?
Senator Palpatine has been nominated to succeed Valorum as Supreme Chancellor.
A surprise, to be sure, but a welcome one. Your Majesty, if I am elected, I promise to put an end to corruption.
My fate will be no different than that of our people. Captain,
Your Highness.
my
Oh,
ship.
I mean, that's kind of admirable. Like that she wants to be with her people. Like if they're gonna die, I'm gonna be with them. Kind of like that.
This is the clue we need to unravel the mystery of the Sith.
May the Force be with you.
Okay. Like now we're getting into it.
I will take back what's ours.
There are too few of us, Your Highness.
Right, but how are you gonna do that?
Isa, Your Highness?
Yes. I need your help.
Oh! Interesting.
And you're a much wiser man than I am. I foresee you will become a great Jedi Knight.
Oh. Oh.
I am Queen Amidala. This is my decoy, my protection. No, I beg you to help us. We are your humble servants. Our
Oh.
fate is in your hands.
Being friends.
Okay!
We shall make you Bombard General.
General?
Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Woo! Wow! Okay. I don't want to see. Ah! Oh boy. Here we go.
I thought the battle was going to take place far from here. This is too close.
Sorry, it's inconveniencing you. My God. Wow. Oh no. Oh. Whoa. Oh shit.
Roger, Bravo leader. Roger, Bravo leader.
Steady.
Really? They're having him, the guy that like faints all the time, being like a, I don't, okay. Anyway. I mean, whatever. See, this is gonna be a problem. Oh, those are cool. Oh no. Oh God. Keep it going. Oh my God, what are you doing? Oh boy.
We'll handle this.
Oh!
Take a long way.
Oh, okay. Some of the best fucking music is about to happen. Okay, let's go. Woo! Oh, look at him go. All right, ah! Oh, shit. Oh my God. God, there's a lot going on. I don't remember all this going on, I have to say. Holy moly.
This is tense!
Yes.
R2, get us off this autopilot. You did it, R2. Okay, let's go.
He did it just like that? I mean, like, obviously. we live, but
Dad, why not
I thought it was gonna be a little more difficult.
That's what I'm
Ah! Oh wow! Look at them. Okay. She's fucking ready. This is a lot more intense than I remember. Or like just more, a lot going on. You know what I mean? Ow! No! Ow! Oh god. Ow. Ah. Oh. 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 Oh, don't drop it. Oh my god. Is he by chance taking out the entire army? Because that's... I mean... Oh my god. That'd be too much spinning for me. Too much spinning! Oh. Oh, oh. Oh, I'm sad. I'm sad.
Viceroy, your occupation here has ended.
After her!
Captain,
Wow. Get his ass. I can know what it is, you know. Oh, no. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a situation he's in.
This!
I gotta say, he's pretty fearless, you know what I mean?
Oops. We're losing power. There seems to be a problem with the main reactor.
Impossible.
What's that? It's going up from the inside.
Damn.
Now this is pod racing.
He's just like having a good time. I would be having an anxiety attack. I would, no, I'm not cut out for this. Oh! Helpful. Okay, sir, let's do this. You got it. You got it. I mean... Woo! In half. In like oh.
Promise me you will train the boy.
Oh.
Yes, master.
Oh. Oh.
And you, young Skywalker, we will watch your career with great interest.
Uh-huh.
A master and an apprentice.
But which was destroyed? The master or the apprentice?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Wow. This was such an interesting thing to revisit after all of this time and kind of just watch it with fresh eyes. Obviously, the first time, at least when I watched this, I was very young. And just in general, I'm probably watching this with like just a really different perspective. I feel like that's, sorry. I feel like that's fair to say. You know, I'm watching this through adult eyes and everything like that. You know, I do know that there's always going to be kind of the reputation that these movies don't really, aren't as popular and aren't as beloved as, the original trilogy and everything like that, right? But I like the fact that I can kind of go back to this and, I would say there's some things that I liked and some things that I didn't. To go into things that I remembered, obviously I remembered the last fight with Darth Maul, and all of that. I remembered that a lot, which I feel like that might be one of the things that you would expect somebody to remember from this movie, right? I didn't remember that there was like so much going on with like, the kind of like battle going on with on the battlefield, so to speak, with like Jar Jar Binks and all of that, and then the everything with the Queen, and then Anakin going up and like blowing shit up and living his best life and everything like that. I don't remember all of that kind of going on as much. So that was kind of cool. I felt like there was a little bit more in the final little bits of this movie than I actually remembered. So that was actually kind of nice for me. I was like, oh, this is actually kind of exciting. 'Cause I think I remember that this movie didn't really kill it for me on first watch and everything like that. However, sorry, I've been sitting in this position for so long. My leg's starting to hurt. Oh my God. Okay. I don't know what I want to talk about. There's a couple of things that I want to touch on. I think something that's kind of interesting, and I guess I kind of want to ask how you guys feel about certain things. I partially and probably appreciate a lot more now is kind of the political stuff. And I understand that like people who like, well, I don't want to generalize at all by any means, but just in general, when you think of Star Wars, you think of certain things, and maybe like being super heavy on the political stuff isn't what a lot of people are looking for. But I like seeing that, and that's obviously, I think, probably one of the main things that is a little bit easier to appreciate as an adult than like when I'm a kid. I probably didn't care as much or anything like that. I don't actually remember though, so I can't really speak to that. But I think, I like to see kind of the inner workings of how everything is not starting up, but at least for what we're watching, I like kind of seeing the inner workings of it all. And the Senate, that was the Senate, right? With that whole set or whatever was really I loved that whole set. I do remember, it's so weird that that's like what I remember so much from episode 1 is I just love I liked a lot of the settings in it. It's such a weird thing to remember, right? But I think that I appreciated that a little bit more this time around. I don't think that it was bogged down too much with that, but I liked that it was touched on and everything going on with the Queen, and I liked all of that a lot. But I wonder if that's something that you think that like made this this movie not as good, or if you love this, but I mean, I would just love to hear feedback from you guys of how you feel about this movie in general. But if you like exploring, I like exploring that a little bit, that whole thing. I think that it's kind of interesting. Well, you know, obviously I think that I remember this, and you can tell me if I'm remembering this wrong, because obviously I'm trying to remember when I was like a child. So I could be wrong. I remember there being a lot of maybe hype, or as much as hype could happen back then without like the internet really enhancing everything. But I remember there being a lot of hype for Darth Maul. And like people being really excited, and then some people were kind of let down by the fact that he wasn't as prevalent in this movie as maybe he was advertised to be. You can let me know if I'm remembering that wrong, because it's very possible. I'm not going to like dismiss the fact that I might be kind of, I don't know. Everything's perspective, isn't it? Like a little bit, but and like I do see that in some regards, obviously. Like I do see that like maybe he wasn't as present in the movie as a lot of people might have wanted him to be. He didn't have a ton of like speaking lines or anything like that. However, I think that, in my opinion, kind of adds to him being like kind of so lethal. Like sometimes, and I know like he got, listen, bitch got cut in half. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but like, I think it adds to the very silent but deadly vibe. I think works. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, in my opinion, I just think it works. And I just, like, I think that it makes him a little bit more terrifying, or an adversary. I think maybe if they had him, you know, talking too much, or maybe humanizing him a little bit more, or you know, however you want to maybe describe it or whatever, we get like a little bit more of his personality, other than like, I have a straight face and I'm gonna like kill you bitches, which is kind of his vibe. Although he was a little smirky at times. He was a little smirky. You know, I kind of think that was good. Maybe it would have been more interesting if he had like another like fight scene that wasn't, you know, like a different one or something, or we saw him do something before. Like I could have been down for like another fight scene with him and everything for this movie. Do you get what, you know? But like I think I remember that being like a thing. Like people were like, they were so hyped for him, and then like they wish that they saw more of him. Yeah. So again, let me know what you think about that. I'm very interested to read these comments. But I'm not gonna, guys, I'm not gonna go in, if you guys are gonna be leaving Clone Wars spoilers and everything like that. Like please, please don't do that. Please. So many, there's so many things, you know. Obviously it's good to see some characters that we do know and love, with Yoda and R2-D2 and C-3PO, the king. And you know, that's always really great to see that. And you know who kills it in this movie? Kills it. I mean, I hope I'm not saying his, I don't think I'm saying his name. Qui-Gon? Kills it. Really like his character a lot. And you can see, I think he did a really, really, really good job. And I liked his kind of faith in Anakin, even with the pod racing and all of that. And then, you know, you can tell that he's definitely wise, but he's also, you know, in my opinion, he seems to be just like a decent, you know, judge of character, and he knows when to put faith into certain people. Now, obviously, the story of Anakin is a complicated, it's a situation, and like Obi-Wan, like his hands are full, like there's like, yes. But I'm trying just to stick to just this movie and talk about it like for this movie, right? I liked the you know, his relationship with Anakin. I liked that, I don't know, I just thought that it was kind of nice to see his character, and I wish, I don't know, I just think that he really killed it in this movie, and you know, he's a character that really was a like kind of like a bright charisma for this movie. It was a lot of good, like, I feel like great performance, wonderful chemistry and stuff like that. Like I said, that this movie does have a lot of very kind of serious people, and obviously towards the end we had Anakin having kind of fun, and even though he was doing something like super dangerous, and I think they did a good job of establishing that he's pretty brave, and you know, even with everything with just on his home planet and everything, like pod racing and all of that stuff, and I kind of liked all of you know, that they kind of established that he is very quick on his feet, very, you know, he could be a bit impulsive, but he's really good at adapting in situations and stuff like that. And we see that at the end of the movie as well. I think they did a decent job kind of building all of that up. And I also liked the fact that, you know, like especially Yoda was, he was a bit nervous. He was a bit scared about this person, this young Anakin, rightfully so. But, you know, like getting into training. And that is something that I'm really interested to get into and dive into again. Like I said, you know, like obviously I know where he ends up and how this, you know, and everything like that. And I believe he's a character in the Clone Wars series, I believe. I actually don't know that as a fact, but I believe. And I think that it's just going to be kind of really interesting for me to revisit this character arc. That is going to be something really, really great, with a ton more context, I believe. So that'll be kind of cool. I think I've always kind of said that I've always really liked what Ewan McGregor did with this role and everything like that. Obviously, he was not as prevalent in this movie as I thought he was. That's something that's a little bit different in my mind. Like, I thought he was a little bit more focused on this movie. And obviously, like, you know, he really had his moments at the end. He had his moments. But, like, he wasn't as in the forefront. So I'm going to be really excited to kind of maybe see in the next movie. But I think I always had this mentality when I would think back to these movies and stuff like that, that I would be like, I really liked his portrayal and, you know, of Obi-Wan and everything like that. Oh Lord, there's so much, and I don't really want to miss too much. I just like the introduction of everything. You know, I don't do. I'm trying to think of how I overall feel. You know, even going in to rewatch this, and something that I have seen like way long ago, and I remember some things and not. You know, I know that the reputation of this movie isn't super great. You know what I mean? Like, I know people don't like live for it, right? In general. So I guess I had low expectations going into this, and I wasn't like thinking that it was going to be like, you know, I'm going to be rewatching and it's going to be the most epic thing I've ever seen or whatever. But it was quite enjoyable. I have to give it that. You know, it was definitely a lot of setup. It was definitely a lot of, you know, introducing some characters, or the beginning versions of characters that we already know, you know, with like Anakin and Obi-Wan and things like that. Like, there's definitely, you know, a lot of that. We're introducing a lot. We're doing a lot of that. And yeah, I'm very interested to see how much I remember from the second film as well. I think I'm kind of happy that I chose to do these videos as something kind of preempting me getting into the Clone Wars and all of that. So but yeah, in general, I just want to say we're about to start, well, we have started with these videos. We have started my very, very long journey into exploring chronologically the Star Wars universe. And it's going to take a while. You know, it's going to be very difficult. I do a lot of shows on this channel and everything like that. And it's probably going to take a while for me to get through all of this. And we'll see how it goes. So definitely stay tuned. And I think, unless something changes, we'll have Tuesdays be kind of Star Wars Day on my channel. So, you know, come back every Tuesday. We'll get into episode 2 next Tuesday and just go from there. See how you know, the series Clone Wars is for me, and how much I like it, and how much you guys like these reactions and everything like that. I'm very interested to hear what you guys think. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.